And the Ottawa Book Expo and Ottawa Fair are going to be taking place October 20th. With all the details, right now we say hello to Ray Samuels, agorapublishing.com. Hello, Ray.
Hey, hello, Dylan. Thank you very much for you and Rogers for having us today.
Thank you for being here today. Ms. Natalia is with us as well, an author. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine.
Good, good. We'll talk about your books, your new book coming up in moments. But Ray, first, a bit about Agora Publishing.
Yes, Agora is a not-for-profit organization designed to help empower authors who want to self-publish. And we launched the Ottawa Book Expo because we're seeking to support the vitality of the literary experience and culture of Ottawa. So it's an opportunity to give back to the community of writers in Ottawa.
Good. Horticulture Building is where it's taking place. Now, it's unique as well because it's a book fair, but you're also collaborating, correct?
Yes, it's a combined book fair and a fair. So we're trying to take the concept of a country fair, bring it to the urban environment. So we'll not just have some fabulous authors there, but we'll have some food, some featured restaurants, and some other surprise vendors as well.
Okay, that's good. You can still become a vendor at this point?
Definitely. If you go to ottawabookexpo.ca or ottawafair.ca, you can fill an application form there, and there's still time to be a vendor.
Okay. Ms. Natalia, all right. Let's talk about your work. You are continuing the work of your late sister, correct?
She wrote in Romanian, French, and translated in English and also in Bulgarian.
Mm-hmm.
And she wrote short story, novel, and even poem in 2 editions of poem, book of poem, very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you are continuing her work?
I just promised her to continue her work because I inherited the right of others. And I started to publish some book.
That's great.
Before that, here in Vancouver, and after that, here in Ottawa.
Okay, we'll talk about the new book coming up in moments, but I definitely want to ask you, Ray, about this. So this did start as a grassroots initiative, this book fair.
Yes, it's a grassroots initiative, meaning that it's from the community, the authors, other members of the community who are supporting the concept of the fair. It's grassroots in the sense that we're not funded by any level of government. We're strictly from the hard, sweat and tears of the participants of the Expo to bring together a fabulous festival. And because we also launched it because a lot of the festivals in Ottawa tend to be for the very established writers, from Margaret Atwood, Lee Maricol. So we wanted to have a festival for the community of writers who are in Ottawa themselves, who are wanting to get to touch base with other sort of voracious book readers in Ottawa.
Okay, so how many authors would you say you have on hand for this so far?
So far, we're expecting about 40 vendors for the Expo's authors and some other surprise vendors, people who are part of the sort of literary culture in Ottawa, and as well as some restaurants and other vendors, because we wanted to make it a sort of eclectic environment and festive environment for people in Ottawa to experience.
Okay. There's a charitable aspect to this as well. So what are you doing to help out?
Yeah, so in terms of the charitable aspect, we have about 4 different charitable mandates. The first mandate is to support the vitality of literary culture in Ottawa. That includes, we want to inspire particularly kids to move away from just text messaging to potentially become future writers. The second mandate is the literary culture in the sense of being a vital pillar of democracy. Books as stimulating important ideas for discussion that contribute to democracy. The third mandate is to support the awareness of literary issues. We have a great sponsor, CORE, which does a lot of work in Canada as well as internationally. So we're trying to promote the importance of literacy among adults, as well as a food drive. We're inviting people from Ottawa to support a food drive we're doing of non-perishable items.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Ms. Natalia, I want to ask you about your latest book. It's right here. So Little Cricky. What is this book about?
The Little Cricky is a book for children.
Yeah.
Was published before in Romania 7 edition, and each edition sells 30,000 copies. And after it was translated in English, and we had to have two editions of Little Creaky
Okay.
in 2006 and 2018.
Okay, so you'll be selling this at the book fair?
About the book, it's a book for children, which was during his. It is the hero, Little Creaky, who, through his adventure, he
It's a book about determination.
proved French determination.
That's great. I do have to wrap you up, though.
Yeah,
We've got a couple of
definitely,
seconds here,
yeah.
but for more details, ottawabookexpo.ca.
Determination, loyalty, beauty, and
Ray
love
and Miss
of love.
Natalia, thank you very much for being here. More daytime coming up.